Following a season in which they tallied their highest win total in 38 years, it is time to crank things up once again as we welcome you to the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. and Monumental Sports Network's live stream of Wizards basketball. Tonight, preseason game number 1 between the Washington Wizards and the Guangzhou Long Lions.
The Cleveland Cavaliers will be here. Then Washington will be in Miami the following Wednesday and finish up at Madison Square Garden on Friday. The regular season will open up October 18th here. The Wizards turn it over on their first possession. Kyle Fogg with a jumper is good. One of the 3 imports that you're allowed to have in the Chinese Basketball Association. Here's Porter, and his first jumper is 4th in the NBA.
Wizards really working hard on spacing. Nice out of bounds.
Long Lions with a rebound. Fogg on the fadeaway is good. In fact, his pro team in Spain won the Euro Cup last season. The Wizards rattle one in, train it on him throughout the entire game. And I'm talking about when he's on the bench. You would see one of the most excitable guys in the league. He is fantastic. And he's got
basketball player from Palestine.
Gortat, nice move. Beal gets inside and lays it in. Come in here with a mindset where they know they can compete, and not only compete but win. I mean,
collectively, this is a team that wants to run, but they got to get better on defense, which is an emphasis, a point of emphasis for Scott Brooks in the preseason.
And to see this team that returns its core, a lot of money was paid for John Wall's extension.
Well, look what's going on in the NBA now. It's amazing. Everybody's leaving. Everybody's trying to, play at a different place. Look what Kyrie Irving
feels good, but health was a key last year, and it will be a key again this year. But to me, the biggest difference, Glenn, this team has to dedicate themselves.
Bradley Beal, those 2 guys set the tone.
Pretty move inside.
But you think about the NBA, Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward moving on, Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade out at me at training camp is his bounce to a step. He lost all that weight, and that's what Jody Meeks can do. To Oubre, nice rope pass.
Mahinmi kicks it out to Oubre for 3. Got it. That they had a home game to begin the year. They've also opened at home against Ian in 36 after he had platelet-rich plasma treatments. Pretty play, 53. Another nice basket, this time by Ray Chen.
Chen should have kept that instead of kicking it out. He had an easy layup on the left side.
How good does that look? Meeks is 3 for 4 from the field with 8 points in 6 minutes. And he's shooting, no surprise. He holds the record for 3-pointers made at Kentucky. Pretty move inside. Akikini. Wizards up 36-22. Another beautiful play.
Fantastic opportunity for Kelly Oubre and McCullough.
Oubre gives it up for Mahinmi, who scores 2 in fact this year. That time Donald Sloan lost the handle, and it's going to result in an easy 2 for Hansborough. Inside, Sakakini with a terrific move, and he scores.
Is some rhythm, some execution on the offensive end, and to avoid quick shots, that's what you want to work on. That was just
Again, Oubre with those long arms gets the steal. That's what he did on a consistent basis last year. And at the other end, Otto Porter's shot. He's got terrific hops. He's a great defender. How about that? Jody
has to just get a little bit more arc on his shot. He shoots a line drive.
Jody Meeks with a steal and lays it off the glass. And what a performance from Meeks with 16 points. Gortat, nice pass off the glass and in. Beautiful.
And that's his value. Well, he sets big monster screens, get you open, like OKC and teams like Cleveland, getting all these stars like Dwayne Wade now going to Cleveland.
Here's Fogg on a fadeaway, nicely done. What do you think about the modified All-Stars? They picked up Marcus Morris as well. Of course, they lost Crowder and Avery Bradley.
And Olynyk.
Yep. Olynyk played last night.
So happy for him too, because he's battled injuries and he's worked on his game. I talked to him about what he worked on. He worked a lot on his ball handling this summer.
49 wins.
Exciting year last year, fun year.
Yes, it was.
Just a couple minutes short of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's right.
Pierto at the 1.
So our first look at Mike Scott tonight as Satoransky gets inside.
Remember some clutch shots for the Hawks.
Absolutely. Here's Satoransky on the baseline for his jumper that's good. And the Wizards extend their lead to 21. Hansborough scores inside and he's here for most of the season until he officially changed it. But it remained Sheldon McClellan on it. Now it's Sheldon Mack. Here's Scott, off balance jumper is good. From Chesapeake, Virginia. Hansborough again with that little set shot. Oubre can't catch up to it, and they score at the other end. Half of the Long Lions. Underneath, great pass from Mike Scott to Smith. You'd like to see guys like Wall and Beal have. Kicks it out, Satoransky with a long 3, good. Excellent pass. Long Lions team to 37% shooting. Smith inside, lays it in, score the field goal. Fogg. Long 3 is good.
Efong had played with Joe Chi on the youth national team, so he's an up-and-comer.
Mike Scott gets 3 different tries at it, can't put it in. Ochefu can't knock it in, and the Wizards get another chance, and this time he scores. Start, as most guys do, underneath. Now the baseline jumper is good. Satoransky. Open jumper, nicely done. That's minute 14 to play, third quarter. Fogg drives and lays it in easily. Felix and Sheldon Mack. Mack gets inside and gets 2 back. Sloan drives and lays it in.
That's what he did.
Mack driving, gets inside and slams it in. Easy 2 for Sheldon.
Arrest a John, arrest a Brad during the first 45 games. And I'm not talking about, just cutting their minutes down a little bit will benefit them completely.
Sakakini inside. The Nets was an all-star in the D-League when he was in Brooklyn.
And an art. It's not easy. Right? It's an art. It's a difficult thing to do.
Ahead of the group is Sloan, who gives it up, and Felix with a slam.
But outside chance, he can do it.
Rebound, put back is in. Mack gets past the Duke's defense and scores. Actually, the Wizards trailed early in this game 2-0, but since then, Sloan drives. Felix is there for the putback. Mack under control with a good pass, and the 3-pointer is there.
They have a lot of upside with Ming Ching, and he's actually one of the best players here, and I think he's going to make the All-Star team this year.
And was one of just 3 players in the league. Donald Sloan. Felix, good play. Nice pass for 2. Richmond, Glenn, because even when he wasn't in the starting lineup or on the floor,
he's been in the gym. He stays after hours. Wizards having fun right now. I love to see that.
Wizards with their largest lead of 37 points. Blocked twice from Sakakini, and now he takes the baseline jumper and hits.
I like that.
The vault, I like the lone booth myself. I enjoy that.
The lone booth.
The lone booth. Remember, it was the phone. Satoransky back into the game for Washington. Strong move and a finish by Garrett. And that will do it in the first preseason game of the year for the Washington Wizards. They take care of business here tonight, despite resting their all-star John Wall and Bradley Beal playing